Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Today's video is going to be a quick little tutorial showing you guys how I make my little cotton candy embellishments that I put on my memory decks cards. I want to show you guys what I used. I used the Queen & Co. cotton candy little puffies. This is like cotton, but that's what I use. And then just regular cardstock. And here is how simple this is. So I already have my little pieces that I'm going to be using separated right here. We're going to do 2 green and 2 pink. Excuse the mess. I'm still in the middle of dulce crafting, but I just take the corner of my paper and kind of like roll it up. So give it like, let me see. You can do this easier with a tool, you guys, or like a pen. What you want to do is you want to roll it up. I would like it a little bit tighter, so I feel like this tool is a little too big. That's why I just use my hands. So you just roll up the edge. You don't need too much because it's a tiny little embellishment. I guess if you want to make it bigger, you can. So you see how that looks right there? It's just like a little curl in the corner of your paper. I just cut that right off because I'm going to be working with this. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. So I make sure that everything is turned. I'm cutting off one corner at an angle. And I'm staying with something that looks like this. See that? Now you're just going to want to add some hot glue right there just so that it can stay together. Okay, so I just add some hot glue right there. Can you guys see that? And take off the excess. Don't burn yourself. You guys see that? I cut off that little point and then have something that looks like that. Then you want to grab your cotton candy, stuff a little bit inside the hole just to kind of give you a grip to start rolling up your cotton candy. See that? And it looks so pretty. I love like the little messy, because you guys know that cotton candy is super messy. And then I just add some hot glue in the back. Just to kind of hold it down. I love the little messy look. And look, you guys see that? Hold on a second. Let me show you better this way because it kind of doesn't focus. Look at that. How cute is this? This is the little glue in the back. You don't have to worry about that. You could even cut that off. I cut that little gookie piece off. And look, you got your little cotton candy embellishment. Now we're gonna make a green one. Super easy, you guys. So I start off from a corner. It's just easier for me that way. And you roll it however many times you want. And then just cut your piece off. And then you close it up and cut all the extra off. So basically I'm going to seal it right there. So you seal it right there. I take off all the extra glue. Ugh. The extra hot glue. And you're left with something that looks like this. You guys, I have glue everywhere and it's like making my fingers stick. See that? So you just cut off the piece. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way of doing this. This is just how I make mine. And then you just cut off your little piece where you're going to be putting your cotton candy. You grab your little bundle of cotton, stuff a little bit in there just to start you off, and you start turning. My fingers are super sticky, so it's like giving me a hard time. But you start turning. I like to puff it up, move it around, and give it that little perfect twist. And then just a little bit of hot glue in the back. So that everything stays in place. And then you should be left with something that looks like this. How cute! And you guys know you cut off the little cookie pieces. I lay it flat wherever, however I'm gonna put it on my embellishment or on my card. You know, you just trim off your little glue bits. And I like to puff it out because that's just what cotton candy looks like. And yeah, you guys, that is how I make my little cotton candy embellishments. That is it for this quick little video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.